Welcome to this live broadcast of high school athletics on the Northeast Sports Network.
Strike three called. That is a fitting end to this ball game. Otters of Otter Valley, their first baseball championship since 1970.
Back on the point, shot by Kuiper, tip, they score! And Harwood wins. From the Buckhart Gymnasium at Burlington High School, NSN, the Northeast Sports Network, presents Vermont Boys High School Basketball. And tonight, on the final night of the regular season, a showdown for the top seed in the Division I state tournament as the Burlington High Seahorses, currently 18-1 on the season, play host to the Rice Green Knights, Rice at 17-2. Good evening, everybody. My name is George Como, and I have been looking forward to this game since the 7th of January. That's when these two teams met for the first time this year over at the Bill Hammond Gymnasium at Rice High School. Rice came away with a 3-point victory, 58-55. That is the only loss on the record this year for the only loss on the record this year for the Seahorses. Rice has lost 2 games, beaten by Rutland back in December down in Rutland, and beaten by Shenendehowa, New York, the defending Class AA New York State champions, in a holiday tournament the week between Christmas and New Year's. These two teams have been dominating lately. They've been piling up a lot of points and a lot of wins, and it all comes down to this. The winner of tonight's game is going to be the number 1 seed in the state tournament. The loser of this game will be the number 2 seed. Rutland and Mount Anthony will be the 3 and 4 seeds, but the winner of this one gets the top seed. It's one we've been looking forward to, as I said, for a long time. We think it's going to be a real good one. We hope you will enjoy it. It is Express Appliance High School Basketball tonight. Our title sponsorship from Express on Flynn Avenue, just across the tracks down toward Oakledge Park in Burlington. And we thank them and our other fine sponsors for participating. This should be a lot of fun. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll introduce the starting lineups. That's coming up after these messages. This is Express Appliance High School Basketball on NSN, the Northeast Sports Network.
We care about Vermont 'cause we live in town. Trust the ones who have been around.
Express is locally owned and have over 40 years of experience in the appliance business. We're the only appliance dealer in Burlington. At Express Appliance, we carry all the major brands of major appliances and are competitively priced with any retailer, brick and mortar or online. We'll deliver and set up all your purchases. We even have folks that will install built-in appliances, gas appliances, and appliances that need to be plumbed in. We carry 5 lines of kitchen cabinets and have a kitchen and bath designer on staff with over 25 years of experience. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or see us online at wexpressw.com. Call 864-6838 or 1-800-658-1809. Good luck to both teams in tonight's game from Express.
Get a good deal more when you shop at Express.
All right, as we come back to Buckhart Gymnasium, just in time for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups for the visiting Green Knights of Rice Memorial High School, coached by Paul Pecor. 18 wins and 2 losses. Freshman guard Cam Ferris in the starting lineup, along with junior guard number 10, Jack Fitzgerald. Also the senior guard on his way to the University of Vermont next year to play basketball, Ben Shungu. Number 20, sophomore guard Elliot Nelson starts for Rice tonight. And the other starter is Alex Bond, the junior forward. Ferris, Fitzgerald, Shungu, Nelson, and Bond to start for the visiting Green Knights. Now it will be the starters for the Burlington High School Seahorses under veteran coach Matt Johnson. Big student section on hand for the Seahorses tonight, and they are making a lot of noise as we get the introduction of the Burlington starters. The first one out on the floor is going to be number 3, Hatim Hashani. Hatim Hashani is starting at the guard position, wearing number 3. Also starting will be number 11, Mentor Hashani, one of the 3 seniors on this Burlington club. Another of the Cinos, Asko Maslaric, will start, one of the big men in the middle for the Seahorses. Also starting for Burlington is number 24, the sophomore Kevin Garrison. And the other starting Seahorse will be 1,000-point scorer senior Josh Hale. Those are your starting lineups. We will take a break. Come back with the start of the game after these messages on NSN, the Northeast Sports Network.
All right, buddy. Now we're going to teach you how to toss the dough. This is what years of experience and practice will get you. All right, buddy. Now it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Well, that's a good start for the day.
Ramonto's Pizza. Expect the extraordinary.
Applications are now being accepted at Rice Memorial High School, a private Catholic college preparatory school in South Burlington, emphasizing respect, character, and academic excellence. Rice provides an encouraging environment for students to explore their unique gifts. Rice graduates leave with a solid academic and moral foundation needed for success in college and beyond. Students of all faiths are welcome, and $500,000 in financial aid is available. Call 862-6521 for more information and to schedule a visit.
And with the playing and singing of our national anthem, we are about ready to play basketball here at Buckhart Gym. Rice's Elliot Nelson quoted an Austin Danforth story this morning in the Burlington Free Press talking about this game tonight, saying this is like Patrick before Patrick. Of course, Patrick means the state semifinals and finals at Patrick Gymnasium. But the same kind of atmosphere before a jam-packed full house here at Buckhart Gym for this one tonight. Rice in the visiting green, trimmed in white. The Green Knights will shoot at the basket to your left at the far end here for the first half. The Seahorses in the home white, trimmed in blue. They'll shoot to your right. Should be a good one. One of them knows they will be the 1 seed. One of them knows they will be the 2 seed. That is what this game will determine. It'll be Josh Hale and Alex Bond to jump it up in the center court circle. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Glad to have the opportunity to bring it to you tonight on NSN. Ready to go. The ball in the air and the tip. Run down in the near corner, and it's Hashani with the basketball for the Seahorses. That's Hatim Hashani. Got it out Maslaric, muscling to the hole, but the shot won't go, and Cam Ferris with the Rice rebound. Up to Shungu. Shungu in forecourt, coming around to the left. Ben Shungu, played by Kevin Garrison in the Burlington man-to-man. Now a little bounce pass, knocked away, the steal for Hashani. Takes it to the basket, and Shungu blocked it, but he'll get called for the foul. That'll be number 1 on Ben Shungu and number 1 on the team. And it will put Hatim Hashani at the line to shoot a pair here, trying to give the Horses the early lead. First shot for Hashani in the air and short. No good. He will have another. Hashani, a junior on this Burlington club. And he got the second one. One free throw and a 1-0 lead for the Seahorses as Elliot Nelson brings it up the floor. Nelson in forecourt, high post to the handoff there for Bond. Now it's Elliot Nelson backing it away. Nelson drops it back. Bond around the top. Ferris for three, buries it. Cam Ferris, the freshman, and Rice on top 3-1. We are almost a minute in. Back the other way. Josh Hale answers for three. The Burlington senior Hale, and the Horses have a 4-3 lead. Now the other way, Ferris nails his second in a row. And it is 6-4 Burlington, and that's the kind of night it's going to be. Here's Hashani coming around to the right, picked up by Ferris. Now Maslaric out top, thought about it, hands it off for Mentor Hashani. Back between the circles for Hale. Left side for for Garrison, I should say. Now it's Hashani. Hatim Hashani watched by Ferris. Now Hashani faked it one way, hands it the other. Garrison down to Hale. Hale to the baseline, dishing it into the lane. It's stolen away. Picked off by Shungu, ahead to a driving Ferris, but he can't finish it. And the rebound to Mentor Hashani. Long pass to Hatim, floating, and the shot is blocked by Alex Bond, but referee Mike Lubas with the call. It'll be a foul on Rice's Alex Bond. That will be his first and the second on the Green Knights. And here is Hashani back at the free throw line. He made one of two a moment ago, and he is short on this one. He'll have another. 6-4 Rice. We have yet to play 2 minutes. Second shot rolls off, missed them both, but Maslaric with the rebound. Maslaric slips it into the lane for Mentor Hashani. Ball knocked away. Elliot Nelson had it, and it was knocked out of his hand, they say, by Hatim Hashani. And the ball will belong to the Green Knights inbounding on the side. 5:58 in the first quarter, 6-4 game, and the inbound comes into Nelson. Elliot Nelson up over the timeline, picked up Hatim Hashani, now Bond on the right. Bond puts it on the floor around the top. Fitzgerald to Elliot Nelson, his three no good. Rebound out of bounds, and apparently came off the foot of Garrison. Doesn't like the call, but the ball will stay with the Green Knights inbounding in forecourt. Nelson to put it in play right baseline. Nelson lobs it out top to Bond. Bond on the right to Ferris. Ferris played by Hale. Ferris looks at it. Ferris, couple of dribbles up top for Fitzgerald. Back to Ferris. 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Nelson to the baseline. Nothing there. Back out to Shungu. Now Shungu looking, slips it down to Bond, right side for the open pop. Fitzgerald is good. It's a two-pointer for Jack Fitzgerald. Rice has an 8-4 lead. Here is Mentor Hashani out of the corner. That is a two. Mentor Hashani's basket. And an 8-6 ball game. Back the other way. Shungu for three, no good. Nelson had the rebound. Knocked away from him by Hale. Out of bounds. Hale did touch it last. And it will stay with Rice inbounding in forecourt. 8-6 Green Knights. It'll be Elliot Nelson to put the ball in play for the Green Knights. Nelson looking. Nelson drops it down to Bond, who pops and drops it in. Alex Bond for the Green Knights. And Rice has a 10-6 lead. Horses back, and Hatim Hashani puts it in. His first field goal, 10-8. Rice up 2. Green Knights in forecourt. Ferris around to Nelson. Nelson down on the side for Bond. Bond put it on there. Actually, that was Fitzgerald to Bond. Now Ferris. Ferris back to Shungu. Ben Shungu stepping, nowhere to go. Guarded by Garrison. And the ball back in the hands of Ferris. Ferris, little fake, now hands it back out to Shungu. He'll bring it way back by the timeline. Rice will start it again. Shungu, pull up, foul line extended, drops it in. First points of the game for Ben Shungu, who had 35 against the Horses back in early January. 12-8, the lead is 4. For the Green Knights, here's Garrison. Garrison shakes free, nice move, floating to the basket. And the sophomore, Kevin Garrison, puts it home. And it is a 12-10 two-point lead here for the Green Knights. Bond in forecourt. Bond turning around, will hand it off to Shungu. Shungu played by Garrison, and we get a whistle. And what do we have here? Called a 5-second call, I believe, on Shungu. So the ball goes over to Burlington. 3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Seahorses down 2 with the ball. Pull up is off the back iron by Hashani, and the rebound pulled down by Bond. Got it to Shungu. Shungu on the left to Ferris. Thought about it. Shakes free. Pulls up. Misses the shot. Rebound into the corner. Run down by Hatim Hashani. Hashani in forecourt. Hands it off. And the 3 by Hale. Short. No good. And Bond way up in the air. Got fouled while he was up in the air. The Burlington foul number 21, Kadeen Rosamilia, who has checked into the ball game. That's his first foul and the first on the Horses. And it'll be Nelson to bring it up the floor. Rosamilia in the game. He's the first substitute for either side. Now it's Bond, played by Maslarik, and now Ferris. Ferris down to Shungu. Spins, acrobatic shot, can't get it to go. And Maslarik with a rebound. Maslarik up the floor, dishing it right. The drive by Rosamilia, laid it up, missed the shot. Rebound tapped out, grabbed off by Nelson. And Rice with the ball, Shungu up the floor. Shungu long 3, buries it. Ben Shungu with the 3-pointer. And the Green Knights are up 15-10 with 2:25 to play in the first quarter. In forecourt, Rosamilia. Rosamilia up top to Garrison, around on the left for Hatim Hashani. Now back to Maslarik. Maslarik guarded by Bond. Double team down low. Maslarik stripped. And the ball picked off by Nelson. Lobs it up the floor, and Garrison, acrobatic, flying in the air, makes the steal. And back into forecourt comes Kevin Garrison. Garrison shut off, hands it back out. Rosamilia across the lane. Left side, penetration from Hashani. Brought it back out, hesitation from Garrison, and then he buries a 3-pointer. Kevin Garrison with the 3. It is 15-13, 1:35 in the first quarter. Here's Bond looking. Bond drops it on the left, open look for Fitzgerald is good. That's a 2-pointer for Jack Fitzgerald. And it is 17-13. The lead is 4. Now Hale, shot blocked by Fitzgerald and picked off by Elliot Nelson. Nelson in forecourt into the lane, dishing it off Ferris. Nelson went down in the lane, gets up, he's okay. Ferris buries a 3. Cam Ferris with his 3rd 3-pointer of the first quarter, and Rice is up 7. It is 20-13 for the Green Knights. In forecourt up top, Garrison. Garrison around on the left to Hale. Hale down to Maslarik. Turning on Bond. The shot no good. Rebound down to the baseline. Out of bounds. Fitzgerald touched it last. And it will stay with the Seahorses inbounding. 39.5 left here in the half. Substitutions. Almin Kanjahovic is checked into the Burlington lineup. Rice has number 23, Jojo Mbayu, on the floor. It'll be Hashani inbounding. Drops it in, and the pop by Kanjahovic is good. Right off the bench, Almin Kanjahovic with his first hoop. 20-15. Now Nelson penetrates, got stripped, but the ball comes to Fitzgerald, who pops it in from the left. Jack Fitzgerald normally doesn't score a lot, but he's got 6 in the first quarter. 22-15. Rice up 7. Now near side, it is Rosamilia back up top. Garrison, the little fake, steps it into the lane. Got stripped, the ball taken away by Shungu. Shungu pushing it in forecourt to a driving Nelson, and Nelson lays it in. And that's the end of the first quarter, and Rice will leave the floor with a 9-point lead. The Green Knights 24, the Seahorses 15 after the first 8 minutes. We'll take a break. Second quarter action coming right up on NSN, the Northeast Sports Network. High school basketball for Express.
We care about Vermont 'cause we live in town. Trust the ones who have been around.
Express is locally owned and have over 40 years of experience in the appliance business. We're the only appliance dealer in Burlington. At Express Appliance, we carry all the major brands of major appliances and are competitively priced with any retailer, brick and mortar or online. We'll deliver and set up all your purchases. We even have folks that will install built-in appliances, gas appliances, and appliances that need to be plumbed in. We carry 5 lines of kitchen cabinets and have a kitchen and bath designer on staff with over 25 years of experience. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or see us online at wexpressw.com. Call 864-6838 or 1-800-658-1809. Good luck to both teams in tonight's game from Express.
Get a good deal more when you shop at Express.
All right, second quarter, it will be a Rice ball inbounding here on the alternate possession. The Green Knights with a 9-point lead as Elliot Nelson brings it up, gives it to Bond. Bond turning around down inside. Shungu got fouled on the catch before the shot, I think. Foul down inside on the Seahorses. Foul is on Kevin Garrison. It'll be his first. Second on the team. It'll be a Rice ball inbounding. 7:51 in the half. Nelson on the inbound, drops it into Shungu. Now Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking around, puts it on the floor. Fitzgerald handing it back, and it's Elliot Nelson. Nelson drops it to Bond, posting up. Guarded there by Konjahovic, and a short shot by Bond didn't get to the rim. And the rebound pulled down by the Horses. Here's Garrison. Garrison starts on the drive and got shut down by Ferris, who comes away with a basketball. Ferris up to Shungu. Shungu in forecourt, dishing it left, 3-ball Elliot Nelson is good. Rice is just on fire right now. 27-15, the Green Knights up by 12. In forecourt, ball out of bounds. Hashani touched it last. Doesn't like the call, but it was the right call. And it'll be a Rice ball heading back up the floor. And Matt Johnson wants a timeout. Timeout Burlington. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a real quick break. Right back here on NSN in a moment.
All right, buddy. Now we're going to teach you how to toss the dough. This is what years of experience and practice will get you. All right, buddy. Now it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Well, that's a good start for the day.
Ramonto's Pizza. Expect the extraordinary.
Express Appliance High School Basketball on NSN. We are not keeping shooting percentages here. I hope somebody is, because I'd love to know what Rice is shooting so far in this game. Here's Shungu in forecourt up top. Ferris wanted to put that up, but pulls it back down. Shungu on the right now to Nelson. Nelson back to Shungu. Around now to Ferris. Steps to the foul line. It wasn't there. Gave it to Nelson. Nelson stripped. Steal by Garrison. Garrison driving in traffic. Laid it up short. Rebound knocked into the corner. The save at the sideline, but the ball out of bounds, and it will belong to Rice. Heading back up the floor with 6:35 to play in the half. Seahorses check number 34 into the game. That is Haji, his first appearance of the evening. And Rice in forecourt, Bond on the right. Burlington's been running a lot of people in and out. Here's a 3 from Nelson. That one is no good, but Shungu got the rebound down inside and put it back up and in. Ben Shungu now with 7. And it's 29-15 as the ball got punched off the sideline off Rice. It'll stay with Burlington inbounding. Rice has only used 6 guys, and they had JoJo Mbayu in the game briefly. Burlington has run a lot of people in and out. We'll see if that factors in as we go along. Maslarik's fall-away is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Shungu. Shungu in forecourt, pull up at the foul line, rattles it off, no good. And Esko Maslarik with the rebound up to Hatim Hashani. Hashani lobbing it down inside for Hale, and as Hale tried to go for the ball, he got grabbed by Jack Fitzgerald. The foul on Fitzgerald, his first, and it is the 3rd on the team. Inbound comes in, Maslarik 3-ball, rattled off, followed up and in by Hale. Josh Hale on the follow. He's got 5, and it's 29-17. Now in forecourt, it's Ferris. Ferris watched by Hale, bouncing it back out to Shungu. Under 5.5 minutes in the first half, and Maslarik stepping out to play Shungu. And Esko Maslarik picks up the foul, his first, and that's 3 on Burlington. It'll be a Rice ball inbounding on the side. They'll put it in the hands of Nelson. And Nelson will put it in the hands of Shungu. And Shungu walks it up. Shungu coming around to the left. 12-point lead for the Knights. Shungu backing it away, whips a cross-court pass over the head of Bond and off the hand of Fitzgerald and out of bounds. Turnover, and the ball goes back to the Seahorses. They inbound it to Hashani. Hatim Hashani up the floor, hands it on the left to Hale. Down on the side to Garrison. Now Maslarik finds a path to the lane. It's shut down, but he got there anyway. And Esko Maslarik has his first hoop of the game. And it's 29-19. The Rice lead cut to 10. Now in forecourt it is Shungu. Shungu on the left, pulls around one man, hangs in the air. They're going to call the charge on Shungu. And that will be Ben Shungu's second personal foul. Maslarik taking the charge, and Shungu picks up number 2, and Paul Pecor will sit him down. Replaced in the Rice lineup by JoJo Mbayu. And let's see if this slows up the Green Knights. In forecourt on the left sideline, it is Haji. Back out top, Maslarik. Maslarik to the foul line, floats it and hits it. 2 in a row for Esko Maslarik. And the lead drops to 8, 29-21, the Green Knights. Just nearing the midway point in the second quarter. Here's Nelson down the side to Bond. He'll pop it from there. It's no good. Rebound tapped off into the hands of Hale. Now Hashani up the floor in forecourt. Hashani penetrates right of the lane, going to the basket, got stripped on the way through, and the ball out of bounds off him. Turnover. And that'll give the ball back to the Green Knights. 3:53 to play in the half. The inbound to Elliot Nelson. Nelson pushing it up to Mbayu in forecourt on the right. Mbayu up top to Ferris. Ferris looking. Ferris drops it left to Fitzgerald. Now on the side to Nelson. Nelson back up to Ferris. Ferris backs it away, back to Fitzgerald. Now Ferris on the side. 3.5 minutes in the first half. From the corner, Nelson 3-ball off the back rim. Rebound batted around, grabbed by Bond, and he puts it back for 2. Alex Bond on the follow, his second hoop. 31-21, Rice by 10. Here's Garrison in forecourt around to the right. Garrison's going to take it from there and hit it. Nobody came out to play Garrison, and the sophomore buries his second three-pointer. And the lead down to 7. It's 31-24. In forecourt, Fitzgerald starts on the drive. Ball almost stripped away, but came back to Nelson. Now it's Bond up top to Ferris. Ferris back to JoJo Mbayu. Mbayu down in the corner for Bond. Bond challenged a bit by Maslarik, and Rice will take a timeout here. Timeout charge to the Green Knights with 2 minutes and 42 seconds. It is it a full or is it a 30? I believe it is a 30-second timeout. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the first half. Again, what's at stake here? These two teams both know they're going to be the 1 and 2 seeds. It's a matter of who gets the number 1 seed going into the state tournament. But really, they know that they're going to get matched up with number 3 Rutland, potentially. There's still some games to play before we get to that point. But potentially could get matched up with number 3 Rutland, number 4 Mount Anthony down the road. But, you know, if you're the 1 seed, you're the 2 seed, it's bragging rights, and that's about the only significance. But then again, when these two get together, it's always about bragging rights anyway. Now Nelson inbounding it. Shungu with 2 fouls back on the floor. Gets it on the right to Mbayu. Shungu in the lineup. Takes the pass. He's out there now. Drops the ball to Ferris. Back down to Shungu. Goes baseline. Turns. It's a tough fall away off the glass. And it's good for Ben Shungu. That's a serious looking shot right there. 33-24, the lead 9. Maslarik working on Shungu down inside. Maslarik the shot, it won't go. Rebound tapped out, picked up by Ferris. Ferris pushing it. Ferris challenged from behind and a tie-up. Maslarik came up with the ball as it was worked free by Garrison, but then it was right in his midsection. Ferris got a hand in there and they call the tie-up. And the possession arrow will give the ball to the Seahorses inbounding, down 9 with 2 minutes and a lonely second left here in the first half. On the inbound, it comes into Hashani. Now Hashani on the left to Garrison. Garrison looking at it. Garrison watched by Nelson. Garrison penetrates into the lane, and we're going to get a foul. Ferris came across. And the foul is on Rice, on Cam Ferris, his first. And again, only the 5th team foul. It'll be a 2-shot opportunity, however, here for Kevin Garrison. And the first one he left short. Horses have not really helped themselves a lot at the line in this first half. Burlington right now is 1 out of 5 at the free throw line. One more here for Garrison, and the shot is good. So he gets 1 out of 2, and Rice up 8 with the ball, 1:45 in the first half. Shungu out back. Shungu played by Garrison on the side to Bond. Bond brings it back out, hands it back to Shungu, fakes it. Shungu looking, now backs it away. Shungu out top, so they switch off, now playing in Maslarik. Hands it off, Ferris for 3, hits another one. Cam Ferris with his 4th three-pointer of the first half. 36-25, Hale looking to answer, but it's no good. Burlington, though, keeps the ball. Garrison with it around the top to Maslarik. Maslarik, a long 3 that comes off the back rim. Hale the rebound. Garrison penetrating to the hole, got it, and the foul. And Garrison will go to the line looking for the 3-point play. Kevin Garrison with 11 first half points. The foul on Rice, Cam Ferris, if they called the last one on him, this would be his 2nd. Garrison missing the free throw, but Hale with the rebound. 36-27 is the score. And Burlington with the basketball. Ball knocked away, loose on the 4. Maslarik kept it alive. Now Hashani, sideline left Garrison. Down to 42 seconds in the first half. Pass down inside, Hale spinning at the baseline. Ball knocked away by Ferris and stolen by Mbayu. Now Shungu up in forecourt. Nelson for 3, hits it. Elliot Nelson with his 2nd three-pointer. And Rice up 12, 39-27. Horses in forecourt. Rosamilia now back out to Garrison. Garrison driving, slipped through, but as he did, he got fouled. Looks like it's going to be Jojo Mbayu to get the call. No, they call it on Nelson. It is on Elliot Nelson. That'll be his second. So one of the fouls that I thought was on Ferris must have been charged to Nelson, who's now got 2. It's also the 7th on the team, so the 1-and-1 in effect. And Garrison, who has struggled at the line, is there now. And he got that one. Garrison's got 12 in the first half. And make that 13 as he puts that one down. And the Seahorses are down 10. It's 39-29. 10 seconds. Here's Shungu into the lane. Got shut off down there by Rosamilia and Muslaric. Burlington with the ball. Opportunity for Garrison. 2 seconds at the buzzer. Hits it. And it is a 3 at the buzzer for Garrison. And cuts the lead to 7 at halftime. Rice 39, Burlington 32. Kevin Garrison exploding in that second half, or in that second quarter. He had 11 points in the quarter. He's got 16 in the game. But it's Rice that has the lead. The Green Knights 39, the Seahorses 32 here at halftime inside Buckhart Gymnasium tonight. This is our halftime show. High school basketball brought to you by Express Appliance on Flynn Avenue, just across the railroad tracks on the way down toward Oakledge Park in Burlington. Our halftime scoring summary coming up. We'll take a break right here. Back with the scoring summary shortly on NSN Sports.
We care about Vermont 'cause we live in town. Trust the ones who have been around.
Express is locally owned and have over 40 years of experience in the appliance business. We're the only appliance dealer in Burlington. At Express Appliance, we carry all the major brands of major appliances and are competitively priced with any retailer, brick and mortar or online. We'll deliver and set up all your purchases. We even have folks that will install built-in appliances, gas appliances, and appliances that need to be plumbed in. We carry 5 lines of kitchen cabinets and have a kitchen and bath designer on staff with over 25 years of experience. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or see us online at wexpressw.com. Call 864-6838 or 1-800-658-1809. Good luck to both teams in tonight's game from Express.
Get a good deal more when you shop at Express.
All right, buddy, now we're going to teach you how to toss the dough. This is what years of experience and practice will get you. All right, buddy, now it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Well, that's a good start for the day.
Ramonto's Pizza. Expect the extraordinary.
Applications are now being accepted at Rice Memorial High School, a private Catholic college preparatory school in South Burlington, emphasizing respect, character, and academic excellence. Rice provides an encouraging environment for students to explore their unique gifts. Rice graduates leave with a solid academic and moral foundation needed for success in college and beyond. Students of all faiths are welcome, and $500,000 in financial aid is available. Call 862-6521 for more information and to schedule a visit. Watching your favorite team just got easier. All of the great NSN content, including live video streams, just a click away when you download the new NSN app, powered by LaValley's Home Center and Anderson Windows and Doors.
When you're replacing windows in your home, Anderson 400 series windows give you more. More selection, more performance, more confidence. All from the most trusted name in windows. It's no wonder they're in more homes than any other window. Anderson 400 series windows and doors. We make replacement solutions happen.
NSN app, powered by LaValley's Home Center and Anderson Windows and Doors, is available for iPhone, iPad, and Android devices. Search Northeast Sports Network in the App Store or Google Play and start enjoying NSN at the touch of a button from anywhere.
All right, at Buckhart Gym, we are at halftime. I'll tell you, was that a good basketball or what? Scintillating, I guess is the phrase. The Rice Green Knights burying 7 3-pointers in the first half, but the Seahorses had 4 of their own. And after a wild first half, a 7-point Rice lead, 39-32. The scoring in the first half for the Green Knights, they were led by Cam Ferris, the freshman guard, 4 3-pointers. He's got 12 points. Ben Shungu, 3 baskets and 3 2-point baskets and a 3-pointer. He's got 9. Elliot Nelson, a 2-pointer and a pair of threes. He has 8. Jack Fitzgerald, 3 baskets for 6. And Alex Bond, 2 baskets for 4. Rice, 24 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter, 39 here at halftime. On the Burlington side, the story was the sophomore guard, Kevin Garrison. Garrison with 2 2s, 3 3s, and 3 of 5 at the foul line. That is 16 points for Garrison in the first half to lead all scorers. After him, Josh Hale with a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer for 5. Asko Maslaric with a pair of 2s for 4. Hatim Hashani, a basket, 1 of 4 from the line for 3. A basket for Mentor Hashani for 2. And a basket for Almin Kanjahovic for 2. And a total of 32 points, 15 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter for the Burlington Seahorses. 39-32 is our halftime score. I guess the only question is there any way these two teams can maintain that pace over the second half? And that is the other question. Matt Johnson, I'm going to quickly run down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Used 8 players in that first half. Paul Pecor of the Green Knights used only 6. He only brought 1 man off the bench. That was Jojo Mbayu. And whether that will factor in on a warm night here, although it's very cold outside, it's very warm inside this gymnasium. And whether the Green Knights might run a little low on gas as we work our way deeper into this game, we'll have to see. Bottom line, though, right now, it is Rice with the lead. They're up 7, 39-32. We'll break away. Some commercial announcements, including from our title sponsor tonight, Express Appliance, and then back with the second half right here on NSN Sports.
We care about Vermont 'cause we live in town. Trust the ones who have been around.
Express is locally owned and have over 40 years of experience in the appliance business. We're the only appliance dealer in Burlington. At Express Appliance, we carry all the major brands of major appliances and are competitively priced with any retailer, brick and mortar or online. We'll deliver and set up all your purchases. We even have folks that will install built-in appliances, gas appliances, and appliances that need to be plumbed in. We carry 5 lines of kitchen cabinets and have a kitchen and bath designer on staff with over 25 years of experience. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or see us online at wexpressw.com. Call 864-6838 or 1-800-658-1809. Good luck to both teams in tonight's game from Express.
Get a good deal more when you shop at Express.
All right, buddy, now we're going to teach you how to toss the dough. This is what years of experience and practice will get you. All right, buddy, now it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Well, that's a good start for the day.
Ramonto's Pizza. Expect the extraordinary.
Applications are now being accepted at Rice Memorial High School, a private Catholic college preparatory school in South Burlington, emphasizing respect, character, and academic excellence. Rice provides an encouraging environment for students to explore their unique gifts. Rice graduates leave with a
solid academic and moral foundation needed for success in college and beyond. Students of all faiths are welcome, and $500,000 in financial aid is available. Call 862-6521 for more information and to schedule a visit.
Watching your favorite team just got easier. All of the great NSN content, including live video streams, just a click away when you download the new NSN app, powered by LaValley's Home Center and Anderson Windows and Doors.
When you're replacing windows in your home, Anderson 400 series windows give you more. More selection, more performance, more confidence. All from the most trusted name in windows. It's no wonder they're in more homes than any other window. Anderson 400 series windows and doors. We make replacement solutions happen.
The NSN app, powered by LaValley's Home Center and Anderson Windows and Doors, is available for iPhone, iPad, and Android devices. Search Northeast Sports Network in the App Store or Google Play and start enjoying NSN at the touch of a button from anywhere.
All right, 16 minutes in the books, 16 or more still to go. Second half, we'll switch ends. Burlington will shoot at the basket to your left. Rice will shoot at the basket to your right. Alternate possession. It is going to be a Rice ball inbounding here to begin the second half of the ball game. Starting fives back out on the floor for both clubs. And can they match the spectacular basketball we saw in the first 16 minutes? We will see. It'll be Alex Bond to inbound the basketball, and we are underway in the second half. And Nelson brings it up, picked up by Mentor Hashani. Now Bond pops out, gave it back to Nelson, right to the hole for the layup. Elliot Nelson on the drive, and Rice up by 9, 41-32. Horses in forecourt, ball popped off the hands of Mentor Hashani, saved by Hatim, drives to the hole but laid it up short. And Ferris down with the ball. Ferris in forecourt, Fitzgerald pulls up from three, it rattled off. And the rebound, Garrison. Garrison up the floor. Garrison left side pass, Hashani. That's Hatim Hashani bringing it back around up top to Garrison, played by Nelson. Garrison drives it into the lane and got stripped by Ferris. Ahead to Shungu, he'll catch it underneath the hoop and put it in. And Rice has the first 4 points of the second half. They're up by 11, 43-32. In forecourt on the right, looking around, it's Hashani. Pass tipped away, but saved down at the baseline by Muslarik. Muslarik out to Mentor Hashani, now on the left to Hale. Hale back around Muslarik. Muslarik to the lane, got pushed on the way in. Foul on the Green Knights on Alex Bond. That will be on Bond, number 2, and the first on the team here in the second half. Mentor Hashani drops it into Hatim. Hatim back to Mentor along the right sideline. Now Muslarik. Muslarik driving on Bond. Muslarik shot blocked by Bond. Rebound batted up in the air, but saved by the Horses. And Hashani out of the corner drops it in. Hatim Hashani, only his second field goal of the game. It's 43-34. Shungu trying to get to the basket was shut off. Combined efforts of Muslarik and Garrison. Garrison up the other way, but Garrison's going to be called for palming the basketball. So the turnover will give it back to Rice. 6:14 to play here in the third quarter. And up the floor with the ball, Nelson on the right to Bond. Bond puts it on the floor. Now Fitzgerald back around left side, looking at it, Nelson. Nelson working on Mentor Hashani, reverse layup. Nelson is good. Elliot Nelson with a dozen, and it is 45-34. The Green Knights by 11. Hashani around Maslaric for three. No, short. The rebound. They come right back out to him as Hashani got him the ball. Maslaric, a behind the back pass to mentor Hashani. Now Hashid driving it is Hatim Hashani, and he lays it up and in. His second field goal of the second half, 45-36. Shungu from downtown. Ben Shungu hit that from Bill Hammond Gym. 48-36. The lead is 12. Maslaric on the left sideline. Maslaric working on Bond. Cross-court pass into the corner. Baseline drive by Hale. Now it's Hatim Hashani down into the lane. We're going to get a foul call down there. And this looks like Ferris, and it is. That'll be 3 on the freshman Cam Ferris. Nope, check that. His second. I thought he had 2 in the first half, but he only had 1. So that's his second foul. And it is the second on the Knights. Burlington inbounding in forecourt. Hashani looking, drops it into the corner to Hale. Hale bringing it back around out top. Hale slipping it down to Maslaric. Maslaric backing in, turns, muscles it over Bond. Bond with the 2 fouls. Maybe he had to back off a little bit. And Maslaric on the hoop. 48-38. Long 3 ball is good. Ferris with his 5th 3-pointer of the game. Back the other way, shot put up no good. Rebound grabbed off inside. Rosamilia. Burlington keeps it. And Maslaric buries a 3. His first of the night. He can hit those, and when he gets hot with those, it becomes a factor. We get a timeout taken here. It is a 30-second timeout taken by Burlington. We will keep it right here. 50-41. The lead is 9 for the Green Knights. That is 2 better than the margin, which was 7 at halftime. But these guys are going back and forth so fast, all we can basically do is tell you they score. They score here, they score there. In the second half, 5 for Shungu, 3 for Ferris, 4 for Nelson for Rice. Second half for Burlington, 5 for Maslaric and 4 for Hatim Hashani. All right, Rice inbounding, some pressure up the floor from the Seahorses, loose. Now they'll back it off. Bond puts it in the hands of Nelson. And Nelson to walk it up, nearing the midway point of the third quarter. Now it is Shungu handing it off. Back out top, Bond around to Nelson. Nelson to Shungu, played by Garrison. Shungu back on the right, Nelson for 3. It came off the iron, no good. Rebound, batted around inside. And picked up by Maslaric. Maslaric up the floor, down the sideline to Rosamilia. Back now to Maslaric. Sideline left Garrison, who had 16 in the first half. Now the pass down inside. Hale turns, got it, and the foul. And Josh Hale will go to the line looking for a 3-point play. And the foul call on the Rice Green Knights is on Elliot Nelson. That'll be his 3rd personal. 3 on the team. So Hale, looking for his 8th point of the game, could get it down to 6 here. And he does. It is 50-44. The Rice lead is 6. Shungu on the right to Nelson. Nelson up top to Bond. And we got contact off the ball between Garrison and Nelson. Shungu launching a 3 that is no good. And the rebound pulled away by Garrison. Now it's Hashani in forecourt on the right to Maslaric. Down inside to Hale for 2. Josh Hale. And the Seahorses have cut it to 4, and we get a full timeout taken by the Rice Green Knights. 3:20 to play in the third quarter. 50-46, Rice by 4. This is Express Appliance High School basketball. We'll be right back.
Applications are now being accepted at Rice Memorial High School, a private Catholic college preparatory school in South Burlington, emphasizing respect, character, and academic excellence. Rice provides an encouraging environment for students to explore their unique gifts. Rice graduates leave with a solid academic and moral foundation needed for success in college and beyond. Students of all faiths are welcome, and $500,000 in financial aid is available. Call 862-6521 for more information and to schedule a visit.
Well, they are threatening to burn out the lights on the scoreboard here at Buckhart Gym. The points just keep going up on the board, 50-46. Burlington on the run right now. They have cut a 12-point deficit down to 4 here. 3:20 still to play in the third quarter. And Cam Ferris will inbound. Rice still with that starting 5 group out on the floor, and again you wonder if they might wear down a little bit. Here's Bond on the catch at the circle, turning around. Bond looking around, now puts it on the floor, looking for some help. Got it to Ferris. Ferris drops it to Shungu, muscling, dishes. Fitzgerald open, the shot short, but Shungu went up, got the rebound, tried to go back up, and he got fouled. They're going to call the foul on Maslarik. Asko Maslarik, it's his second. First of the half, and only the 4th foul of the game called against Burlington. So here's Shungu for a pair. He's got 14. Make it 15 as he drops that one in. Again, when these teams played over at Rice in January, he had 35. Looking for number 16 right here, and he got it. And the Green Knight lead back up to 6, 52-46. Hatim Hashani up the floor for the Horses. Shut off by Ferris. Now it's Maslarik pulling up over Bond. The shot off the iron, no good. Rebound batted around, saved down inside by Hatim Hashani, and he puts it in. 6 in the third quarter for Hashani. 52-48. Here's a steal. Garrison on the drive to the basket, lays it in. And the Seahorses have cut it to 2. It is 52-50. Now in forecourt, it is pull-up, fall-away shot by Shungu. No good. Shungu wanted a foul call, didn't get it. And here's Zashani up the floor, right side to Garrison. Garrison up top. Rosamilia thought about it, pulled it down, gives it to Hale. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Garrison got it back out on the side, Hashani. Now Maslarik up top. Maslarik drives it down into the lane, muscles on Bond, count it, and the foul. The game is tied, and the Horses with a chance to get the lead. Asko Maslarik on the driving layup. He'll go to the line with a chance to put him on top. The foul on Rice on Alex Bond, his third. 4 on the team. And Burlington down as many as 12 at a couple of different points in this game. Could go up right here, and they do. Maslarik puts it in, and the Seahorses lead it 53-52. A minute 51 still to play, third quarter. They say so often about basketball, it is a game of runs, and right now the Horses are on a good one. Up the floor comes Nelson. Got it to Jojo Mbayu, who has checked into the game for the second time tonight. Now Nelson shook open but did not take the shot. Now he'll go baseline in traffic, dishing it out. Fitzgerald the pop. High off the rim, no good. Rebound Hale. Hale worked by Fitzgerald. There was contact. They let it go, and here's Hashani in forecourt to Garrison. Garrison spins to the hoop, missed the shot. And the rebound down to Shungu. And then we get a foul underneath the basket in the rebounding action. It's going to go against the Green Knights. And it's going to be on Ben Shungu. On Shungu, that will be his third. No, wait a minute. It's on Mbayu. It's on Jojo Mbayu. His first. 5 on the team. Burlington yet to be called for a foul here in the second half. The inbound comes in down low. Fall away by Hale. Rattles and goes. And Hale will go to the line. And Paul Pecor is incensed with the officials. The scoreboard is incorrect. Hale with that hoop, that was good. He'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. The foul on Shungu was, or check that, the foul has been charged on Fitzgerald. On Fitzgerald, that's his second. But there is at least one team foul on the Burlington side of the board, because Ben Shungu did go to the foul line and hit a couple of free throws in this third quarter. So while the scoreboard says that there are no fouls against Burlington, oh, there it is. I have a bar in front of me. That's why I couldn't see it. Support bar for the scoreboard. There is one foul on the Burlington side of the board, 6 on the Rice side. And the Green Knights getting some people into some foul trouble. And again, they don't go that deep off the bench. Josh Hale at the line looking to finish a three-point play here. Looking for his 8th point of the third quarter. 1:16 to play in the third. Hale shot no good, but the rebound down to Garrison. And Burlington keeps it. Hale out top to Hashani. Now Hashani, played by Ferris. Hashani around to the right, handing it off to Garrison. Garrison, left-hand dribble, back to Hashani. Now it's Rosamilia to Garrison. Down to 50 seconds in the third quarter. Hashani looks it over. Hashani hands it to Hale. Hale, played by Fitzgerald. Down to 40 seconds. Now it is again Hashani handing it back to Rosamilia. Garrison drives the lane right to the basket, lays it in. Kevin Garrison's got 20, and Burlington's up 57 to 52. Final 20 seconds of the third quarter. Shungu with the basketball out top. Shungu had it stripped away but gets it back under pressure, and they're going to call a foul on Garrison. Garrison or Hashani, they were both in the area, and it is on Garrison. And Garrison will pick up his second, and the second on the horses here in the second half. So Rice will inbound on the side, down 5 with 12.9 seconds to play in the third quarter. Alex Bond will inbound. Bond drops it into Shungu. And Shungu will walk it up. He'll try to create something here. Shungu on the left. Nelson around to Ferris, open for 3, and he hits a big one. 5th three-pointer of the game for Cam Ferris. Gets Rice back within 2 after 3 quarters. Burlington 57, Rice 55. Fourth quarter coming up. This is Express High School basketball. We'll be right back.
We care about Vermont 'cause we live in town. Trust the ones who have been around.
Express is locally owned and have over 40 years of experience in the appliance business. We're the only appliance dealer in Burlington. At Express Appliance, we carry all the major brands of major appliances and are competitively priced with any retailer, brick and mortar or online. We'll deliver and set up all your purchases. We even have folks that will install built-in appliances, gas appliances, and appliances that need to be plumbed in. We carry 5 lines of kitchen cabinets and have a kitchen and bath designer on staff with over 25 years of experience. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or see us online at wexpressw.com. Call 864-6838 or 1-800-658-1809. Good luck to both teams in tonight's game from Express.
Get a good deal more when you shop at Express.
By 2 with the basketball. They outscored Rice 25-16 in that third quarter. Now Muslaric putting it out to Garrison. Garrison watched at a distance by Elliot Nelson. Garrison with the 2-point lead, taking his time. Now around on the right, Hatim Hashani. Hashani handing it to Hale. Hale chased by Fitzgerald. Hale's shot, no good. Rebound knocked away from Shungu, but grabbed by Fitzgerald. And Rice up the floor with a chance to tie or regain the lead. In forecourt, it's Ferris on the left. Ferris got it up top to Fitzgerald. Now back to Ferris. On the right to Alex Bond. Bond looking down to Shungu, posting up on Hashani. Ball back out. Bond, a 2-pointer. It rattled off. And Burlington with the ball. Hashani pushing it up the floor, and the Horses still up by 2. Rosamilia on the right sideline in forecourt. Rosamilia back for Hashani. Dribbles down into the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds, but touched last by Elliott, so it stays with the Horses. 6:51 to play in the game. And the inbound will be Hashani. Drops it in on the side to Muslaric. Muslaric starts baseline, worked by Bond. Muslaric into the paint. The shot won't go, and Bond with the rebound. And here's Ferris up the floor. Ferris pulls up another 3 for Ferris. 6 3-pointers tonight for Cam Ferris, and Rice is up by 1. In forecourt, spinning around, Hashani gave it to Muslaric, and now Garrison. Garrison driving on Nelson. The shot rolled off the rim, but the foul will be on Elliot Nelson. Nelson complaining that he got elbowed on the way in, but Nelson just picked up his 4th personal foul. 4 on him, 7 on the team. This will be a 2-shot opportunity for Garrison, who is 3 out of 5 at the line tonight. Make it 4 out of 6. Garrison now with 21 points. And we are tied at 58 with 6:17 to play. One more for the sophomore, and he got it. And Burlington has the lead. They're up 59-58. Shungu up over the midcourt line. Coming to the right, hands it off, and Ferris again. Why not? Nope, that one's off the back rim, but tapped out by Bond, saved by Nelson. Shungu wanted to go up with it, but he got shut off by Garrison. So they put it back in the hands of Nelson. Left sideline Fitzgerald, now to Bond. Bond looks at it, back to Shungu. Ben Shungu around the top, drives it into the lane, dishes to the near sideline, and the ball out of bounds. Bond trying to save it, couldn't pull it down. And the turnover gives it back to the Horses, who lead by 1 with 5:45 to play in the game. Walking it up over the timeline, Hatim Hashani. Watched by Ferris. Around near side for Garrison. Now Haji, number 34, back in the game for the Horses. Penetration to the hoop by Hashani, no good, but there'll be a Rice foul. And with the Rice fouls mounting every time they get one, it becomes critical. That will be number 3 on Jack Fitzgerald. And the 8th on the team. 1 and 1 would be in effect. Of course, this will be a 2-shot opportunity. And Hashani drops the first one in. 7 in the second half, 10 in the game for Hashani. Number 2 is good. And the Seahorses lead it by 3, 61-58, 5:25 remaining in the game as Shungu walks it up into forecourt on the left. Now Shungu penetrates, nothing there. Hands it off to Fitzgerald, out to Nelson, a 3-ball. That's no good. Garrison with the rebound. And Garrison pushing it ahead in forecourt to Hashani. Hashani drives the lane, laid it up, it rolled off. And the rebound pulled down by Bond. Pushing it up in forecourt, here's Nelson down in the corner to Ferris. Ferris backs away beyond the 3, and now the ball knocked away. Scramble for it, stolen by Garrison for the jam. Garrison elevates and jams it home. And Burlington's up by 5, 63-58. Back the other way, Shungu with an air ball. Out of bounds, and Paul Pecor wants a timeout. Timeout Rice, 4:35 remaining. Burlington 63 and Rice 58. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break and come back. This is Express Appliance High School basketball on NSN.
All right, buddy, now we're going to teach you how to toss the dough. This is what years of experience and practice will get you. All right, buddy, now it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Well, that's a good start for the day.
Ramonto's Pizza. Expect the extraordinary.
Four minutes, 35 seconds still to play in this one. 63-58, Burlington with the 5-point lead. They will also have the basketball when we resume. Rice with as big as a 12-point lead. As this one has pulsated from start to finish. Here's Garrison right to the basket. They completely lost him and he laid it in. Garrison 6 in the fourth quarter. Back the other way, Shungu lays it in. They lost him. Ben Shungu makes it 65-60 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Hashani in forecourt. Round on the left, looks it over, hands it off up top, Garrison. Garrison to Muslarik. Muslarik faked it. Muslarik working on Bond. Muslarik pull up over Bond. It's short, no good. Nelson with a rebound. Elliot Nelson in forecourt. Nelson playing with 4 fouls, hands it off to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Nelson. Nelson looking. Nelson penetrates, finds his way under the hoop, back out to Fitzgerald. He'll take it out of the corner, and it's no good. And Muslarik with the rebound. 3.5 minutes left. Burlington up the floor, leading by 5. And Hatim Hashani taking his time. Now played by Ferris. Hashani around to Haji. Haji drives it right down the lane. It was wide open. And Haji with his first hoop of the game makes it a 7-point Burlington lead. Now at the sideline, we're going to get a foul call on Hashani of Burlington. Hatim Hashani's first personal and only the third on the team. So it'll be a Rice ball inbounding. 3:09 left, Burlington 67 and Rice 60. We have a 30-second timeout. Now they're indicating a full timeout. Full timeout called. 3:09 to play. We'll take a quick break. Come right back. This is Express Appliance High School basketball on NSN.
Applications are now being accepted at Rice Memorial High School, a private Catholic college preparatory school in South Burlington, emphasizing respect, character, and academic excellence. Rice provides an encouraging environment for students to explore their unique gifts. Rice graduates leave with a solid academic and moral foundation needed for success in college and beyond. Students of all faiths are welcome, and $500,000 in financial aid is available. Call 862-6521 for more information and to schedule a visit.
It is the youngsters. It's senior night here at Buckhart Gym, but it is the youngsters who are doing it tonight. The sophomore Garrison has 26 for Burlington, and the freshman Ferris has 21 for Rice. But it is Burlington with a lead, 67-60. High post, it's Bond, played by Muslarik. Bond gave it to Ferris. Now Nelson. Nelson cross court, up in the air to pull it down, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking around. Nelson thought about it. Haji on him. Now it's Shungu. Shungu shakes free, pulls up, and the shot is short. No good. The rebound, Muslarik. Knocked away by Shungu, but they'll call the foul on Ben Shungu. And that will be, I think, his third. That is number 3 on Shungu. It is 9 on the team. So the 1-1 in effect. And it will be Maslarik at the line for the Seahorses. Maslarik has 12 tonight, 8 of those in the second half. Front end of the 1-1 rattles out, no good. And the rebound to the Green Knights. Down 7, coming down to 2.5 minutes to play. Shungu gave it to Mbayu. Now up top it's Ferris. Back on the left to Mbayu. Mbayu back up for Ferris. They've got Hashani all over Ferris. Driving into the lane, Nelson dishing it out to Mbayu. Now Bond pops, no good, too strong. Shungu got the rebound, back up, got it, and got fouled. And Shungu will go to the line looking for the three-point play. 67-62. The foul on the Seahorses on number 25, Josh Hale. That's his first, only the 4th on the team. And Shungu makes the three-point play. He's got 12 in the second half, 21 in the game. It's 67-63. Burlington by 4. Hadji on the sideline. Brings it back out to Maslarik, down to Hale. Hale back out to Garrison. 2 minutes to play in the game. Burlington the ball. They're up by 4. Garrison played by Mbayu. And we get a whistle and a timeout. And again, Paul Pecor not happy with the officials. Timeout was called by Burlington. It will be a full timeout. And the two flag bearers chasing each other around Buckhart Gymnasium. This all seems to be in good fun for the moment. Let's hope it stays that way. Been a great season of Division I high school basketball, and these two great teams have just pounding it on each other tonight. Rice had the go early, hitting 7 3-pointers in the first half, leading by as many as 12, but kind of maybe setting the tone for the second half. Burlington finishing it on an off-balance 3-pointer by Garrison that cut the lead to 7 at halftime. And the Seahorses came out after falling again back down double digits early in the third quarter to dominate the rest of the third quarter, outscore Rice in the third 25-16. Now Burlington with the ball with 1:45 to play. Maslarik around to Hadji on the side for Hale. His pass tipped away and stolen by Mbayu. So here's Rice with the ball, down by 4. Nelson around for Ferris. Ferris watched by Hadji. Now they gave it to Mbayu. And it's Shungu driving it into the lane. Got fouled on the way by. They can give that foul. The foul on Garrison, his third. 5 on the team, so it still would take 2 more fouls to get Rice into the 1-1. Here's Shungu going baseline, trying to muscle, had the shot tipped away, I believe, by Hadji, and it's picked up by Maslarik. Up to, and we get a travel call as they got the ball in the hands of Garrison. Traveling is the call against Burlington. So with 1:14 left, Burlington up 4. Rice gets the ball back on the side. 3 quarters of this game was wide open offense. We've seen some pretty good defense played in this fourth quarter. Here is Shungu on the left. Shungu will pull up. He got hit, and he'll go to the line. And will he have 3 shots? Was it a 3-point shot? It is Garrison who picks up his 4th foul. And Shungu at the line, and now Maslarik talking to the referee in the lane. Shungu is at the line, and he is shooting 3. First one. Good. 3-point game. Second one. Back rim. So the best he can do is get it to 2, 1 minute and 1 second remaining. Third shot. Good. 2 out of 3 for Shungu. It's 67-65. Burlington the ball up by 2. They push it up to Haji. Haji driving on Nelson, and Nelson came over, knocked the ball away, but it's out of bounds and will stay with the Seahorses in forecourt. Nelson and Bond combined on the baseline to knock the ball away, but before they could get it back, it rolled onto the baseline, and it belongs to the Horses with Hashani to put it in play. Hashani whipping it way out top to Garrison. Garrison up the floor. 48 seconds. Garrison leaves it for Hashani. Hashani double team, spinning around, pops it back out to Garrison. Nelson reached for a steal, didn't get it. And Burlington keeps the basketball on the sideline. Muslaric double teamed, lobs it back out to Hale. Now we're down to 30 seconds, and we get a foul on Mbayu as he fouled Hale. And that is not really the guy that Rice wanted to put on the foul line. Jojo Mbayu picks up his second personal foul. It's the double bonus, 10 fouls against Rice, so 2 shots here for Josh Hale. And the first one is good. Makes it a 3-point lead, and now this would make it a 2-possession game. 32 seconds to play. Hale with 8 in the second half, 13 in the game tonight. Shot is good. Hale made them both. And the Seahorses with a 4-point lead. Shungo into forecourt, got fouled on the way by Hashani. And Hatim Hashani has just picked up his second personal. That'll put Rice into the 1-1. And Shungu is back at the line, down 4 with 26.7 seconds to play. Front end, good. 3-point game, 69-66. Second opportunity, Shungu is no good. Rebound pulled down by Hale, tangled up with a couple of people, and we'll get a foul call. And it will be on Mbayu, I think it is. He picks up his third. And we go down the other way, and Hale will shoot 2 with 25 seconds remaining. Hale just made a pair a moment ago and now has 2 more. This one again would make it a 2-possession game. Nothing but net from the senior on senior night. 70-66, 1 more for Josh Hale. And he's had 4 big ones here down the stretch. 71-66. Rice really got to hurry. Shungu pulls up from 3. It's no good. The rebound taken down by Haji, and he got fouled by Nelson. And Elliot Nelson is fouled out of the game. Nelson will foul out with 17.8 seconds remaining. Nelson with 8 in the first half, 4 in the second half, fouls out with 12 points in the game tonight. And it will be a opportunity at the line for Haji with 17.8 seconds remaining in the ball game. Rice led by as many as 12 in the first half. They hit 7 3-pointers in the first half. They have not been quite as good at the line or at the 3-point line in the second half. They have hit 3 more, 10 total for the game. Haji free throw rattles but falls. And it is a 6-point game, 72-66. One more for Haji in the air, and no good. The rebound, Bond. 6-point game. Rice needs 2 threes. And Bayou's going to go right to the basket and lay it in, and Rice will get a timeout. Jojo Mbayu, his first points of the night. 72-68, that is Rice's last timeout. Still a 2-possession game, but they got 2 points quickly, and now they'll set up their defense. Again, if this score holds up, Burlington would finish the regular season 19-1 and get the top seed. Rice would finish 17-3. Same record as Rutland, but because of the point index, Rice would be the 2 seed. All right, Burlington will inbound. Rice going to push the pressure all the way up the floor. Kevin Garrison, the sophomore, has had a huge night, will be inbounding the ball. Garrison looking, got it in for Hashani, back to Hale, and Hale got fouled by Fitzgerald. They wanted to get it in the hands of Hale, and they did. He's been 4 for 4 at the line, and he'll go back there now with 9.6 seconds remaining. The foul on Rice is on Jack Fitzgerald, his 4th, and 2 more at the line for Josh Hale. And that one rattled out. He'll have another. One more coming for Hale, in the air and in the basket. And the lead is 5, 73-68. Shungu up the floor, ball got away from him, it's loose. He'll pick it up, can't get a shot. Now he'll force it at the buzzer. It goes and it counts. But the ball game is over. A 3-pointer for Shungu at the buzzer. But the game 73-71. The Burlington High Seahorses clinched the top seed in the Division I State High School Basketball Tournament. They improved their record to 19-1 on the season. The Rice Green Knights lose for the 3rd time this year, and Rice will head into the second season at 17-3. Burlington 73 and Rice 71 tonight here in Buckhart Gymnasium. We will come back with our scoring summary and try to put a wrap on a spectacular ball game as our postgame show for the folks at Express Appliance continues in just a few minutes.
We care about Vermont 'cause we live in town. Trust the ones who have been around.
Express is locally owned and have over 40 years of experience in the appliance business. We're the only appliance dealer in Burlington. At Express Appliance, we carry all the major brands of major appliances and are competitively priced with any retailer, brick and mortar or online. We'll deliver and set up all your purchases. We even have folks that will install built-in appliances, gas appliances, and appliances that need to be plumbed in. We carry 5 lines of kitchen cabinets and have a kitchen and bath designer on staff with over 25 years of experience. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or see us online at wexpressw.com. Call 864-6838 or 1-800-658-1809. Good luck to both teams in tonight's game from Express.
Get a good deal more when you shop at Express.
All right, buddy, now we're going to teach you how to toss the dough. This is what years of experience and practice will get you. All right, buddy, now it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Well, that's a good start for the day.
Ramonto's Pizza. Expect the extraordinary.
Applications are now being accepted at Rice Memorial High School, a private Catholic college preparatory school in South Burlington, emphasizing respect, character, and academic excellence. Rice provides an encouraging environment for students to explore their unique gifts. Rice graduates leave with a solid academic and moral foundation needed for success in college and beyond. Students of all faiths are welcome, and $500,000 in financial aid is available. Call 862-6521 for more information and to schedule a visit.
Watching your favorite team just got easier. All of the great NSN content, including live video streams, just a click away when you download the new NSN app, powered by LaValley's Home Center and Anderson Windows and Doors.
When you're